It's Ricker, it's Bond.
That's
New
me.
Apple product coming to your wall. Who knows? Newest 7-Eleven owner coming to your corner. Who knows? Grubhub sold for 91% of its value in 2021. Bond
Who
knows.
knows? We know you're going to hear it here. And also, we dive deep into the history of the burrito. So if you want to hear that juicy, juicy Josh, keep it right here at Ricker and Bond.
Did you say juicy Jewish? Jewish?
Juicy, juicy Josh.
Yeah, yeah.
Just made that
Josh.
up right now.
Pretty sure that's
Don't steal it.
there's a derivative of some gay slang term. I forget, but it's close.
Okay. All right. Hey,
Nothing wrong with it.
no Diddy.
Ally,
Yeah, all right, a
dude.
little Diddy. Yes, Diddy. Yes, Diddy.
If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? Hello, hello, hello. What's all this thing?
Can't beat the fucking Clippers. Y'all make me sick with this shit.
Well, listen to this.
Politicians are a lot like that. They should be changed frequently for the same reason.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Ricker and Bond.
We find it now.
Protect the city.
The camera look like ass.
Oh, caught you off guard. Cold open. Cold open. It's Ricker. It's Bond. I wanted to put up my volume, but then I hear a little bit of stuff to hear, and everybody likes to hear it. Whoa, what's
Caught me with a hard launch.
hard launch? Is that a relationship type of Instagram thing?
Yeah, no, that's what the kids say, but I was referring to how we just started out of nowhere, the hard launch of the pod. Welcome to episode 400 of Ricker and Bond, the Ricker and Bond show, the Ricker and Bond pod, whatever the kids are calling it. I can't kind of hear you.
Like at all, huh?
That was better.
But was that like a microphone?
It was, I don't know, you sounded kind of like low and also cutting out.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that just happens.
Damn.
Oh, my.
Ricker and Bond, episode 400. Over 4 decades of audio goodness in your ear.
That means uh out of 40 years there was 10 episodes.
Per year?
One episode per year. I can
Does
do
that make sense? One episode per year?
no 400.
My math is off. I don't know.
40 divided by 400.
Ricker and Bond.
Kind of square root it's getting.
Jesus, someone out there knows. Okay, what's going on before we jump into this juicy, juicy news?
Oh, just chilling, maxilling. There's nothing going on. There actually was something going on. It's called the Warriors, dude. Clay went back to the Bay, which isn't Oracle but Chase Stadium anymore. So Clay's going back, and then he's facing Steph and Draymond, and then it was a big old rigmarole, dude.
Wow.
I don't think Clay
That
will
sounds.
have Steph. I don't know.
You don't think so? You think they're having a little rivalry?
I just think I think it was a business deal that went south. Clay doesn't like the Dubs anymore. I just,
He doesn't like winning? Is that what you said?
no, the Warriors,
Oh,
W's.
hey, kitty.
Just a little basketball drama, dude. Just a little cheese man, a little gossip going on with you.
That's super, super exciting. Yeah, Warriors.
What's happening on your side?
Clippers play a little bit. Having on my side, not much. They chilling, just fucking doing the damn thing. Bitcoin's going crazy. Wish I had more than I do. But I said this when it was 60,000 and I still didn't buy, so I really have no one to blame but myself. So yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
Especially with the knowledge that it would go crazy if Trump won and I still didn't buy. No one to blame but myself.
Yeah.
Um Surprised Ethereum's not doing great. Or
Well,
not going crazy, but maybe people finally realize it's a shit network.
my kissing ass and thing.
It's fucking
Central.
dude. Um What's going on? Should we just jump into it?
Dude, Apple's trying to make a smart home. I mean, what is this? A Disney Channel movie from 2004?
Smart home challenger? Don't they already have a smart home?
Like what?
HomePod. Oh, why don't you read the notes first and then oh,
It's developing a command center that looks like a square iPad, incorporates Siri and Apple Intelligence. I'll get into this later. It's developing a smart home command center that looks like a square iPad, incorporates Siri and Apple Intelligence. The device, which could be announced as early as next March, would control appliances, act as an intercom, allow interactions with Siri, and run various Apple News and music apps. Apple's entry would go up with competition, such as Amazon's Echo and Google Alphabet Nest.
so it's basically a HomePod with a screen.
It's
So it's
Alexa.
an iPad.
It just looks like a square iPad.
Oh, so got it.
Have you ever used Alexa's Echo
Never used Echo, but I've used Google Home and HomePod.
with a screen? Have you ever used a HomePod with a screen?
A HomePod with the screen? No, but I think Echo has one with the screen and Google has one with the screen.
I quite like the Echo. There's also like you can ask it like financial news and it has freaking Schwab network all already on it. Uh, Integration with Amazon's kind of whatever. I don't really use that, but I quite it follows you around. You can watch stuff
Do
on
you
YouTube.
the Echo? Do
Yeah,
you watch stuff on Echo?
it's if you have it on like a kitchen counter and you're doing something on the counter and you're like, hey, Alexa, show me what's going on financial news network. It shows you stuff.
I feel like the only thing I would use that for is a clock. Um,
Just photos as well.
I think like reading news, I'm just like probably just pull out my phone.
There's a network. It's
Is
useful.
this? I wonder if this is gonna be like a thing you can like put on your wall. This Apple Home thing, so it's like a panel on the screen because they already have the Home app in iPad OS, which is kind of like the same thing. So
Yeah.
if
Central.
they do this, it better be cheap as fuck, because otherwise, just use your iPad.
Yeah. Um, I do think it would be implanted on the wall. Uh, I really have to cough. Yeah, I think it would be something that would go on the wall. Um, Looks like a square iPad, about the size of two iPhones side by side. Camera at the top, front, a rechargeable built-in battery and internal speakers, silver and black. Product has a touch interface that looks like a blend of Apple Watch operating system and the iPhone's recently launched standby mode, which can you turn that joint off? Because your phone's just always on. Anyways,
Yeah, you can turn it off, but it supposedly doesn't use like any battery at all because of the OLED display.
it's more just me like not wanting the phone on.
Oh, really?
Like it,
I used to hate that about the Apple Watch, but now I like it that it's always on.
um, Apple's already planning a more expensive follow-up version with a robotic limb that can move So the first one is not going to have a movable screen. Apple plans to market the technology as a home companion with an AI personality. I downloaded
Oh,
on my phone, iPhone 15 Pro Max,
oh,
18.1. I
big dick
think
Chuck over here.
I think at first it said beta. Would it still? Is it possible that it wouldn't be a beta? Do you know?
You might have you ever in the past signed up for beta updates? That's like a toggle in settings. That's the only reason I would think why you're on beta, but
I don't think so.
there's really no reason to be on beta right now since the software's stable-ish.
It was an option in general. Gave me either a 17 or an 18 with Apple Intelligence to download. And this might be other apps as well, but I was on like a Zoom, and boy, gee willikers, that Zoom crashed a lot. That one I won't give to Apple. Let's say that's Zoom. But just a bunch of other things where it has not been a smooth and might I say a buggy experience.
It very well could be Apple because their process for letting updates into the app store is rigorous. So a bug like that would have to be fixed fast. But operating system wide, that doesn't surprise me. Was your old phone on beta?
I
Anything?
don't think I've ever been on beta. There's a possible that in settings it was like this is an 18.1 beta. Hop on it. Maybe Apple Intelligence beta. Um, but I never did any beta. What am I, dude? I'm an alpha. Would you get a an Apple Echo?
Depends how much it is. If we're like in home pod mini territory, which is 99 bucks, yeah, I'd grab one.
Maybe I am beta.
I would grab one. But I don't know. I don't know how much is they got to be careful with this because at some point you're just like, I'll just get an iPad.
Yeah, one of the comments I'm reading is yeah, I have an iPad I can use from any room in my house. But I will say having a HomePod with a screen is kind of cool.
Is it gonna have like speakers, you think, or is it just gonna be a screen?
That's
Or is
screen.
it just meant? Yeah, is it just meant to connect to everything?
I think it's basically just like a freaking temperature gauge that goes.
And just like, uh,
I mean, like
yeah, I don't know.
cameras, light bulbs. I think it. I think it's being marketed for like home control.
I see.
So it's not exactly an Echo.
I see. Well, yeah, that's my anything more than 100. I probably won't be grabbing one of those.
Apple stock price currently around the range of 228. It's basically at all-time highs.
Basically, yeah. Apple Intelligence treating you well. I am not on it because I'm not. I haven't had the privilege of purchasing a new phone yet. Good?
No,
No?
it's
Better than ChatGPT?
no, and I don't think it is a Siri thing. I don't think Siri uses it. Maybe it does, but like it's not giving me ChatGPT responses at all.
Well, it's only supposed to do that when the on-device AI can't figure it out. It'll ask you. So, like, if it hasn't been using it, that means it's been doing it itself, which is good.
Um,
But like, could you have you ever been like, oh, hey, pull up this photo of me and fucking my mom from the mall 2 years ago? Like, have you tried to ask it something like that?
I'm not. I can, dude. First of all, okay. There's a few new animations. Siri animation looks cooler. It's like it does the whole screen. It's probably what Vision Pro looks like. Um, the volume button and the power button does a little animation that like pops in black into the part of the screen, which is a little thing, but it's kind of whatever. Also, but when you do it with the volume, the normal gray and white thing still shows up. So like you're bumping into that, which is kind of I feel like someone would annoy about that. Um, the Photos app, they kind of killed the interface for me because they show you like the grid of what's recent, but then like my most clicked thing right after that was the favorites album, and they buried that under a couple things and albums. I guess people use albums, but um, at the bottom of it, they do give wallpaper suggestions. That's gonna bump GDP, dude.
Damn.
Show me a picture of me and my dog from January. Uh,
You have
it,
a dog?
yeah, uh,
Really?
yeah.
What?
I'll explain this for the listeners, but that's what it gave me.
That doesn't look like your dog. It looks like
Dude,
dogs.
I think this is just Google images. What is?
Wait, let's back up. You have a dog.
Yeah,
Since when?
like 2022, my stepfather died, and he had a dog.
Oh.
She's recently made the phone cover.
Oh my. That's a cute dog.
Very cute.
Boy, girl.
It's a girl has a vagina.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or what does it identify as?
Just dog usually.
What if we could ask? I saw a guy yesterday. He looked like a basketball, and I wanted to ask,
A
yo,
basketball.
do you identify like a of a
Dude.
bas? Is that fucked up,
How does he look like? Just really round?
bro? He had a round head, the roundest head you've ever seen, an orange beard, and his skin was pink. He looked like a, and I was like, nah, that's probably gonna be mean. It's not gonna let's call this guy basketball head or something. But I wanted to like bounce his head, so much. So yeah, Apple Intelligence. That's a cool animation. See, I don't even have that animation. I'm on the 13 Pro for those wondering.
Yeah.
They're really dialing in these iOS animations, like what the fuck, the subtlety of the
Oh, my chase information. That's probably not good.
oh, your card number's hidden. Um, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if they're allowed to use AI, the engineers at Apple, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're just like putting some code into AI and saying, "Hey, just make this as smooth as fucking possible." Like scan the internet for like the best CSS animations you can find and 10x that smoothness. And yeah, it's crazy.
Is this not Vision Pro-ish? Or this?
I don't know. I haven't activated Siri on the Vision Pro.
I would just
I
assume
don't have a Vision Pro.
that's what it looks like. Oh, okay.
I've only used it once.
Show me pic. Also, I changed my uh, my voice on my Siri to an American woman. I know.
Whoa!
Usually it's an Indian man. Or yeah,
Really?
on my
I got
phone.
the black guy. I got Jerome OS beta.
Hey Siri, show me pictures of my dog. But then that just pulls up photos. And then if I tried to like do like, hey, GPT me something, it just pulls up GPT.
So I don't. So can you be like, yo, show me a picture of me, fucking, I don't know, at the beach, like you somewhere.
Show me a picture of me at the beach in December. It shows you web search stuff.
Okay, Tim, Craig, and whoever else is up there. Let's step it up, guys. Come on. How underwhelming. I'll stay on the 13 Pro. Thank you very much.
Oh no, dude. The upgrade
Yeah.
cycle's been ruined.
No, they did say that it was gonna roll out slowly, but like how slowly is the question.
I mean, Apple's slow, which is just apparently not like just way too slow to exist anymore.
Sometimes never. Sometimes it just doesn't come out.
ChatGPT is running like a freaking kid on Adderall, dude. Um,
Dude, ChatGPT is
there's you can export voice now. You can export a clip of your voice with the thing. Hey, what's going on, chat? You hear me?
Loud and clear. What's up?
Dude, I was just trying to show my buds over here on the internet the new feature you use where you can export a clip. Can you tell me about that and then do it for me?
Sure. The feature you're talking about lets you export a short clip of our conversation. Once you select the part you want to share, you can export it as an audio or video file. This is handy for sharing specific moments or highlights from our chat. Would you like to give it a try now? If so, let's pick a part of our conversation to export.
Yeah, export the last 10 seconds.
I can't directly export clips myself, but you should be able to do it through the app you're using. Look for an option to export or share audio, and you can select the last 10 seconds of our chat.
That's cool. That's really cool. I was using ChatGPT and it pulled up a YouTube video. I was like, that's new.
What?
Bro, yeah. I asked it how to do something and it gave me instructions and it said, here's a video if you want to see it. I was like, bro, okay, fuck Google forever. This is really cool. And I can tell ChatGPT is just getting, or not ChatGPT, fucking OpenAI or Claude or whatever, the AI in general is just getting better at coding by the month. Like a year ago, it sucked ass and would break everything, and now it's making new files and opening folders and shit. And I'm just like, dog, like, let's go, kick ass. Let's make some stuff. And
Export your voice and then the voice of the thing. You can save it. You can play it.
It's crazy. Who is real? Are you real? Am I real?
But also, it certainly keeps on going after you lock your phone, OpenAI. I know you guys like to listen. All right.
Yeah, I think that's it's supposed to be like a thing where like you're on the phone with someone and it's just like always on.
Ah, sick.
Yeah, I think that's what they were going for with advanced voice mode. I tried that for like I was driving and I was pretending like I was on the phone with someone and we were just talking about shit, just asking you questions. Yeah.
Oh, like I thought you meant you're on the phone with a human and it's being producer Jamie.
No, no, it's just like the
Companionship.
app is just still running and it's just yeah. Producer Jamie, dude.
Um, Next up, dude, on the list, we either go 7-Eleven or Grubhub to keep it in the restaurant channel.
Let's talk about this Grubhub. I've looked into it
Grubhub
slightly, but
apparently died. I wasn't really up to up with Grubhub's business, but it's sold itself to a startup, which is hilarious. Just Eat Takeaway, which bought the company in 2021 in a deal valued at more than $7 billion, is selling to Wonder, which is a food delivery startup led by former Walmart executive Mark Lohr. And how much do you think that the 2021 valued Grubhub was sold for? It was 7 billion.
17?
It was 7 billion in 2021. Things were pretty inflated. Values are pretty high.
So 2021? Oh, okay. 11.
It was sold for $150 million.
What?
I'd like to say that's less than $7 billion and takes on 500 million of debt is what Wonder will pay and take on.
Is the food delivery business that bad?
Well, apparently Grubhub just whatever they were valuing, not valuable at all.
I thought Grubhub was an industry leader in this space.
Maybe
Who
in
did Postmates sell to? Didn't Postmates sell to someone? It might have been Grubhub. No, I think it was Uber.
chat sale pull that up. Yeah, it was Uber. In
Uber Eats. It
2020.
became Uber Meats or something. What?
Um, it was sold. Uber buys Postmates for 2.65 billion in 2020.
What a deal. Not really though.
Um, Grubhub is a 6-year-old company aiming for 100 locations by the end of 2025. The Grubhub acquisition offers the cash, delivery drivers, and technology to help it do so. Oh, Wonder is 6 years old. Um, yeah, that's a. I've been blocked by the Wall Street Journal, dude. Racist.
Yeah, they didn't like your blog.
Dude, just because I speak the truth to authority?
Yeah, they were like, we gotta silence this guy.
Oh my goodness, just because I use all your I did quite use one dude's like 3 articles to talk about asset-based loans, but me and Matt are tight, bro. Grubhub. So yeah, basically 650 million with the debt of 500 million and a 150 million price tag. Uh, Never heard of Wonder in my life.
Me either. You know what's interesting is that I feel like people, even though Postmates no longer exists, people still use that as the verb for getting food. Like,
Like,
let me
kind of,
Postmate this.
I didn't know it didn't exist anymore. It's just Uber.
Oh, I might be wrong. Oh, maybe it does. Oh, I thought they dissolved it or they just like made it Uber Eats.
Um, Parent is Uber now. People also ask, is Postmates just Uber? The analysis says nothing fast. I thought Google had some AI integration, eh?
Did they give up already? Did they cancel it? Like they cancel everything that's not search and YouTube?
I mean, maybe it's just on the phone, but
Fuck.
when you're going good, you got to go good until everything's bad, and then everything goes bad because you haven't done anything that was less than good.
They fucking just gave up to, they just tipped the hat to Microsoft already.
Get wrecked, bro.
Microsoft AI.
sign a deal with Reddit. Why don't you? Was acquired, Postmates was, and then integrated into Uber Eats platform by mid 2021. The Postmates Fleet app for couriers ceased operations and delivery requests transitioned entirely to the Uber app. As a result, Postmates no longer operates independently. It has been fully absorbed into Uber's deliveries.
Oh no, no, damn, they ate Postmates. Nope. Never mind.
All of your business has been acquired by our businesses.
Hey, but yo, the power of culture. What are you gonna say? Yo, let me Uber eat something? Well, maybe, I guess.
Pretty.
Let me
Postmates,
Grubhub this. Who the fuck says that?
Postmates was a nice verb.
Yeah, it was like chill. It was fine.
Like,
Atrocious fees though across the board. But
you'll give us all your fees.
that's crazy, dude. I didn't 7 billion to 150.
Well, 650, but a 91% less valuation.
That's almost as bad as Elon Musk taking Twitter from 44 to 10.
Hey man, strategic world platform for voice.
I guess so, but like to play devil's advocate here, he says he doesn't care about money when it's not his money that it's being burned. So, but also to be fair, he did win him an election. So,
Twitter was notorious for being a bad business in Wall Street. It was like it should have been just the best valuation thing ever, but apparently it just always sucked with ads. Well,
and also they had like 80% more employees than they needed because they fired everyone and it still works fine.
I definitely, I don't think I always used it a lot, but it gets me like a few scrolls and then a few people do links.
Yeah, there's a couple beheadings, and I did come across a lady being fucked by a dog today, but other than that, it's great.
When I purged my stuff, it was always purged. I did a couple months ago get Musk at the top of my feed, which is annoying because it had nothing to do with anything I wanted.
You mean you don't follow Lord Musk on X?
They
I
told
don't think you can unfollow him. It doesn't let you.
it probably wouldn't. So silly, dude. Just a silly little boy that guy is.
Silly man.
I think they maybe tinkered that back a little bit. But my Twitter's clean, dude. I get what I want, even on the For You page, usually.
Twitter is racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, all the phobics.
Apparently, if you just unfollow people and only follow boring stuff, it shows you.
No, 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 no. I built this algorithm brick by brick. I'll own it.
Yeah, dude, I think it's like once it knows that you won't text mean things to people, it kind of just shows you what you are.
I have accepted that it's showing me this because I want it. That's what I really want deep down.
You just want dumb things, dude.
I just want people yelling at each other.
Someone
Oh,
has a
X.
tweet on Twitter that says the Great Reshuffle will be very empowering for polymaths.
For what? Who?
Polymaths, everybody knows that once you put it on Google. It's an individual who knowledge spans many different subjects, known to draw on complex bodies of knowledge to solve specific things. Anyways,
see.
7-Eleven, dude. 7-Eleven is also in the midst of trying to be bought. Currently, 7-Eleven is owned by one and the only Japan, 7 and I Holdings, who received a non-binding buyout proposal from Ito Kogyo. I think the accent was historically correct. You know, the Japanese, they do last name first, family name, and then first name. I pretty much,
Amen.
I pretty
So it
much,
should be.
dude, I pretty much do the same. Call me Rick or John. Son. Rick or John.
Yeah, I got two first names.
I got two first names. A company associated, um, proposal from Ito Kogyo, a company associated with the founding family member and vice president Junro Ito. Bloomberg, we heard of this newspaper, reported that the buyout could be worth up to 58 billion, with Japan's top banks, Sumitomo Mitsui, Mitsubishi, UFJ, and Mizu, in discussions and fund 6 trillion yen of the financing. Now, what happens with currency is that yen isn't a dollar, so you could have 6 trillion yen, and it's actually a lower amount in dollars. It's a immutable ledger of sorts. That's Bitcoin drawing.
Oh, I
$50
see.
billion valuation to buy 7-Eleven from the people, and basically going back to one of the founding family members. Um, the proposal competes with an existing offer from Canada's alimentation Couche-Tard, owner of Circle K. Also from Canada, Lululemon, and I think Keurig might be Canadian. Buyout proposal would allow 7NI to go private, maintaining current management and avoiding pressure from shareholders and potential asset sell-offs. Couche-Tard's bid, if successful, would create a global convenience store leader, intensifying competition in Japan's merger and acquisition landscape. Shares went up 12%.
I will buy it.
No, wait, hold on. You got to beat both a Couche-Tard and an Itogokyo. Ever been to Japan?
No, I have not. I haven't been anywhere in Asia, actually. I feel like I'm missing out on all the fun.
Too short.
I feel like I'm just like,
You'd
you
walk
go to
around.
Europe and you're like, okay, this is cool. It's kind of like America, you know? Like, they
What
just talk a little different. You
parts of
know,
been into any of the white parts of Europe?
the white parts of Europe.
White.
You haven't?
I've been to Spain, which is pretty white, but I'm talking about that Nordic white.
Nordic white, like what? Sweden? Is that in Europe?
Fucking Norway. Is Norway not in
I
Europe?
don't fucking know. I didn't go to school. Fucking, yeah. Gotta go there. Gotta go to Africa.
Dude, you want to go to Ghana with me?
Yes, when?
Just want to go to Accra.
I gotta get my shots. Let me know.
Do you have to get shots to travel?
Do I have what?
Do you have to get shots to travel?
To Africa, you do.
Hey, really? Like legally?
Um, I don't know if it's like illegal to not get shots, but that's a good question. It might be illegal to not get shots. Well, I don't know. Well, but I know you can get sick if you don't.
Because they got freaking cool diseases that our American bodies aren't used to.
Yeah, they exactly. Or maybe there's something in the water or something. Let me just chat GPT this real quick. Because who the fuck uses Google like a dinosaur?
Google got AIDS, dog.
Do is it against the law to not get shots when you go to Africa from America? Ugh. It doesn't typically require vaccinations by US law. However, African countries have their own entry requirements, especially concerning vaccinations like yellow fever. For instance, South Africa mandates a yellow fever vaccination certificate if you're arriving from or transiting through countries with risk of yellow fever transmission. Beyond legal requirements, it's wise to consider vaccinations for diseases prevalent in your destination, such as hepatitis A and B. I got both, and C, typhoid and malaria. Consulting with your healthcare provider before your trip ensures you're up to date with necessary immunizations and you can avoid unexpected souvenirs from your travels. Brought to you by Pfizer.
What was the souvenir part?
I don't know, I blacked out. Can help you avoid any expected souvenirs.
That's what it said?
That's what it says.
You must have put on the honey version of ChatGPT.
Yeah, we like to have fun over here.
Yeah,
It's a
dude,
good time.
Accra, see some freaking local soccer and former coworker who's there.
Yes, and I will kick off my modeling career in Ghana like I always intended.
Dude, you have to be the darkest of dark. African model.
I'm considered light skin over there.
Yeah, dude, you might as well be a what?
And then I'll go visit my family in Ethiopia, which is I think where they're from. Probably not though. We'll see.
The freaking Ghana's cooler, dude. They have oceans.
Let's go to the most racist place in the world.
South Africa.
I don't know.
Let's ChatGPT. Most racist place in the world, scientifically. Yeah. World population, high levels of racism, including Lebanon, Bahrain, Libya, and Egypt. Another analysis includes Israel, Azerbaijan, Romania, Cambodia, San Diego, and El Salvador.
San Diego, specifically Ricker's house.
There seems to be an emanation of just off the charts racism from this one man's house that I think is polluting the entire globe.
Yeah, it's
They're saying,
crazy
they're
how much
saying
hating can come from one person.
this hate is cut off at the source, then the world becomes a less hateful, almost zero hate place if one man dies in the outskirts of San Diego.
That's crazy.
Um, dude,
It's nasty work.
it is a great phrase. It's great, but it feels like I'm a little bit out of the loop.
It's definitely a youth saying.
But it's really good.
There's some good ones,
It's like
like
saying it's
nasty.
wild. It's like saying,
Huh?
like damn, that's just wild. And it's really, but it's funner.
I like a good one I like is when they say it's insane. Like doing something is insane.
That's been a thing forever. What do you mean?
No, but like, fuck, how do I say it? Like, let me give you an example. Or maybe you're right. But I don't know. It's like said different, like in a different context, I feel like not in the same, not going insane, like, mentally, but it's like fucking,
Same.
like if you were to say Megan the Stallion's ass is insane,
Okay, it's a tiny bit different,
a
but
little bit
that's a
different.
thing. That's been a thing.
I feel like, what's another one?
10-minute break.
Okay.
Okay, insane's been around for sure, like a long time. I think it predates us, or at least the 2000s, perhaps. But why nasty work is it's a sick phrase. It's very nice.
I also like cooked. It's a good one.
Yeah,
Or I'm gonna put the big homie on you.
that
It's a
was
good one.
old. That's old. That was not
Um,
young.
what else we got? What else did that fucking little twerp
Nasty
say?
work. Nasty work is great because it's like if someone it's just being out of pocket.
I love it when they say, "Oh, because I'm like that, bro."
That's still old.
Fucking
You're just naming slang.
yeah, but the kids are saying it is the
All right,
difference.
all right. We're just a couple old millennials.
Super old teens. Who's winning the fucking fight tomorrow?
Is that Tyson Paul?
Yeah.
Probably just all of
But
us
why is it at 5 o'clock on a Friday? Come
because he's
on,
old.
guys. The fuck? Let's make it
Uh,
like on Saturday. People
because
got work.
I think we all win seeing Mike Tyson in such good health.
Okay.
How about
Quit
that?
that pussy shit. Who's gonna fucking die tomorrow?
I don't know. They actually do fight. Paul
Because
must die, dude.
we got
I know Tyson's old, but that man, I'm pretty sure, like murdered folks.
they each have pros and they each have cons.
What?
Like we got one is yeah, exactly.
One's young, one's old,
One's young and old, one is decades of experience and one doesn't, but one has youth.
and one's also like Mike Tyson, but
Yeah.
an elderly Mike Tyson. He might be
What
in his
if
70s, dude. Is he in his 70s?
no, I think he's only like 58. I don't even think he's
Tyson.
60. But that's old for a boxer, but he is probably the best in shape 58-year-old there is. He
I know.
fucking, you know how easy it would be for him to be fat? Like if he just didn't work out for 2 weeks, he would so fucking fat.
Oh, there's bettors swarming on this apparently to bet on Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul? Jake Paul.
I just hope it's not a fast fight
Dude,
because I dropped 6.99 on Netflix for this.
it's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. Can you
No
believe that?
way. Exclusively?
I believe so.
Zoinks.
I don't know if you have to pay for it extra in Netflix, but I don't think so. I
Well,
think they should just leave it.
let's turn to one of our favorite publications, The Tennessean, who says, "Do you need a Netflix subscription to watch Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul? How to watch fight." This is by Harrison Campbell, a
Get a
Nashville.
job, you brokey.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul's heavyweight fight has captured the attention of sports fans across all generations.
Sorry.
Thanks to its unique broadcast, the fight will be available to
Why are
fans.
you talking like that? What the fuck?
Talking like a newscaster. I'm talking like forgot his name. What's the Fox guy? The white one, who did his own.
Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, I'm talking like Tucker Carlson.
Oh, I mean, I guess I can kind of see it.
The four fight card was four fights. What are the other fights?
I
Katie
don't know.
Taylor, Amanda Serrano. Whoa.
Oh, there's other fights. So there's like fights before.
Yeah,
Oh,
three fights before, and the fourth fight will be Mike Tyson versus a kid from Disney. Dude, I
but
hope Mike Tyson kills him, bro.
I do too. But I wanted to make a bet with my coworker, and he said he would only bet me if he bet on Mike Tyson to win. So I bet on Jake Paul to win, even though I know he's not gonna win. But
Having
if he
his other
does,
fights, have you even seen any of his other fights?
Jake Paul? No, I haven't seen. I haven't even seen
Been
any
like,
Mike Tyson fights.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like they've all been realish, but just versus old people, real fights versus older people.
Who?
What?
Jake?
Yeah. He's faced like an NFL player.
Oh, he hasn't faced like a boxer.
I think he has maybe, but they've been old. But maybe even not a boxer.
Who was that guy that got killed? Oh, that was fucking the Juju getting destroyed by the brother.
The MMA guy?
Yeah,
He didn't face
he faced what's the other one's
Ir-
name?
the Irish guy, eh? No.
No, not the Irish
Sean
guy.
Connery
Fucking
faced one of the brothers from Irvine or something.
no, it was this fucking jujitsu guy who was talking shit and posted naked photos of his wife on of the Paul kid's wife on Twitter and shit.
Right.
And he's just talking
Are
mad
they
shit
still on Twitter?
up to the fight, and then he got fucking destroyed
Oh,
because he's not a boxer.
well, dude, I can't. A 60-year-old, 6 year old. What are the actual odds? Let me see. Anyways, you can standard with ads allows subscribers to watch and download content on up to two supported devices in 1080p. All mobile games, most movies and TV shows are available standard, and so I think it's just. Oh
I'm
no,
getting a pizza for this tomorrow. Fuck.
you can. No, you still have to get a Netflix subscription. This
I
is
wonder
something
if
I
there's
did.
gonna be ads.
There is. So there's either standard with ads. I think these are just subscriptions. Probably. I bought an Apple TV subscription to the MLS playoffs on Apple TV, which is kind of a sign of the time. If I'm buying $10 worth of playoff to watch soccer on Apple TV.
That's crazy. I think I pay like $6 to extra to watch the NBA on Amazon.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're doing. Huh?
Isn't that crazy, dude? I'm fucking paying a bookstore to watch the NBA. The fuck, and you're paying a
Okay,
fucking
here we
computer
go.
company to watch fucking whatever you're watching.
Yeah, soccer actually.
Oh, not football.
Hello, football. That's a
Oh,
good
you
accent, dog.
uncultured swine.
See, I like saying football, but
Oh,
this is Major League Soccer. I'm
oh,
going
who's
back to the
Spain?
roots, back to the root of what got me into Bitcoin, Nitrogen Sports. They have since changed their URL. I was just a young kid in college using something called Bitcoin to bet on Japanese baseball, and your boys have the 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 line, as people will call it, but they can't. I have to sign up. Jeez.
Imagine you just stumble on a wallet with just like 17 Bitcoin in there.
I signed into this right now.
Oh my God.
No,
What would
I've
that
checked.
be?
No,
That'd
I
be a
checked.
million.
I have checked.
That's
I
crazy.
I did not have prudent risk or portfolio management back in the day. Um,
That's fucking nuts. I'm glad I wasn't into Bitcoin that early because I would have killed myself. I would have had like 50 million and I would have sold it all when it was like $2.
yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna try to go to DraftKings instead. 'Cause you have to sign into any of these things. Funny how betting is just legal now. LOL.
Yo, Raffle me.
I guess this might be under MMA. Let me just Jake Paul, Mike Tyson betting line. We're looking at ooh, uh, Paul is the favored with a negative 205, which means a pretty heavy favorite. So if you risk $205, you win 100. And if you risk $100 with Mike Tyson, you get 164. You win 164. So the over under for total rounds is 5.5.
Damn.
I don't know how many rounds is in a boxing fight. 12?
The people don't believe in Tyson.
He is a 60-year-old man. And you have all this hype, right? And this is why where Mr. Paul has done well for himself because he's like, oh, maybe he sucks. Maybe he will lose to a 60-year-old man. Then
He is 60,
you
yes.
remember that he's a 31-year-old man who's been boxing and training for about 7 or 8 years now, or at least a couple years.
Versus Mike Tyson's 50 at least
Uh, of training.
of training.
He's a 60-year-old man, but I really, you see all those clips of like Tyson be like, I was afraid of the man I was.
Yeah.
I was a murderer, and I'm
I
not.
don't you don't think like because I feel like let's say you're boxing, like you train hard, like pretty fast, you realize, yo, this guy's fucking good. I need to step it up or this is gonna be an easy fight.
Yeah,
I I don't feel like fucking Mike Tyson's like ever felt that, and I don't feel like he's gonna feel that with Jake Paul.
I think he's been training hard. I know this is
I
all
think he
promo
needs
and
to
boxing.
knock. I think Tyson needs to knock Jake Paul out fast because one thing Paul does have on fucking
Tyson,
Tyson is probably agility. He's probably gonna get tired less fast.
condition,
So
condition.
he
Yeah,
better
that is
knock that
that's
shit
true.
out. And
I
uh, imagine getting fucking hit in the face by Mike Tyson.
sick. He's probably in the ring and like thinking that to himself.
What if it's like, what if he just underestimated the sheer power and he dies?
That's what I'm not hoping for anybody's death, but
Me either. Or
it's
what if he's
still
like in a vegetable state?
not funny. Don't want
Not
that.
me
But
either.
there's been so many clips of Tyson, and because we haven't seen Tyson in his prime, we haven't seen boxing in its prime. Boxing, Paul Brace basically brought it back a little bit with McGregor. Like back in the day, boxing was like cool. Probably just like UFC maybe, but everybody loved boxing, dude. But there's just so many clips of Paul being like, or Tyson being like, dude, the man I was, I wish no one ever gets that kind of evil in them. I wanted to murder folks. It's
That's
just funny seeing that and be like, I had the capability. And I was sad. And then,
fuck. What's an exhibition fight? Is that when it's a fight but doesn't count towards your record?
yeah, is that what they're doing?
I don't think this is it, but when fucking the older brother, fought Mayweather, there's a clip going around of them fighting and fucking Mayweather was fucking getting into it and the Paul brother, I forgot what's his fucking name?
Logan.
Jake. Oh yeah, Logan Paul started to look scared and was like, "Yo, it's just an exhibition. Chill out, chill out, chill out."
Uh,
So I feel like that's gonna be the same thing with this. Like he underestimated the experience, and he's just gonna. You don't fucking fight Floyd Mayweather.
so funny. I'm trying to. Who won that Mayweather thing? Mayweather?
Who do you think?
I mean, I don't know. Um, it says my research.
Mayweather versus Tyson, though. Mayweather
Exhibition
would
round.
win.
No, oh, they just went to the end and then no winner was declared. LOL.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. And everyone was giving him props for not getting knocked
Not
out, which was
dying.
actually yeah, which actually is an accomplishment.
It is, but
He went easy on him.
Yeah. Dang, dude. I'll
It's
see
crazy.
highlights, but I gotta watch Tyson in the boxing fight.
Jesus Christ, dude. I can't wait. I'm gonna get my weed, get my beer. Fucking I'm pissed that it's
Like you're
fucking
a New Yorker in 1973.
yeah, dude. Like I
Coming
got my
off of
Netflix
work.
subscription ready, bro. $6 well spent.
Ah,
I
that's
fucking
funny, dude.
but the fact that it's on Friday, bro, like LA is so bad. Like all the homies would have to sit in like 5 hours of traffic for us all to be together. So we can't like go to a bar. I mean, we probably can, but
Well, what if you
I
go
don't
to
fucking know.
one of the new? I can't believe. Okay, hold on a second. I brought it up one time, but there's places that you watch. I think it's specifically soccer, but it's like a virtual reality wall, and you're like in the stands. So the wall is like the stadium.
Um,
I don't
is there
know.
food?
Yeah. Let me try
And you just watch it, so it's like a sports bar, but with one TV.
with a giant virtual immersive reality. It's an
I haven't heard of
immeasurable
that.
ledger. Uh,
I haven't.
Anyways. Yeah,
Uh,
you got to see a young cat has to see a Mike Tyson fight, dude.
yeah, yeah. I'm almost 65, so you know,
Co- Coming off the old shift, cracking open a Coors Light and
it's
watching.
crazy, dude.
That's a heavy favorite, dude. Negative 205.
Man, it's crazy. Could I win $20? Is what you're saying? I have a chance?
Well, first of all, the line that you probably did like 20 to win $20 either way. Whoever wins $20.
Yeah, we did the fucking bullshit way.
Yeah, so you should have bet $20 and he should have got like $10 to win. And if you bet $20, you would get like $40 to win.
Should I amend the bet? Did I fuck myself, Ricker?
Wait, you bet on Paul?
I bet on, I bet on Paul,
Oh,
but I
you're
we
probably
each
no.
bet $20.
The other way, you got a heavy-handed bet. You pulled the
Okay, I'm not a
wool.
better. What does heavy-handed mean?
Heavy-handed is not even a betting term. It's just you had the weight is in your favor. The scale is in your favor. You should have had less of a winning versus him.
Ah,
So if
dang.
he's betting on an underdog, so he should win more money than a man who's betting on a favorite who should win less money. But anyways, yeah,
That's interesting because we
I,
thought I was betting on the underdog at the time of the handshake.
that's how betting works, and that's how they sucker these cats in. Because like Mike Tyson. But then you see the lines, and it's also kind of fake. I bet like they could. It's not like it's regulated by anything, so they could definitely just fix it. It might be regulated.
Anything to sell Prime
Yeah, I mean, dude,
and Lunchly.
my family member enjoys Prime as like a sport drink, and I'm like, dude, I know, and they don't
You
understand the gravitas of it. It's like, no, you don't.
don't get me wrong. It tastes good, but it's like
Does
you're
it,
eating candy.
does it taste good?
It it like it's like super. It's like too sweet for me.
No
It's like
sugar,
too
but
sweet.
fake sugar, or is there sugar added?
I don't know, but I know there's no sugar, but it tastes like there's a lot of sugar. Like it tastes sweeter than Gatorade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Like if I drink half a bottle, my stomach hurts.
yeah, you can't be drinking Prime, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's like drinking a Coca-Cola.
Bro, it might be sweeter than Coca-Cola.
Well, there's like a sports electrolyte one where they
Yeah,
all
I don't know
blend.
if I tried that one. I tried the lemon one. I tried the lemon one. I also tried a Mr. Beast bar
Yeah.
because they said it's the best chocolate in the world.
Yeah.
Pretty good. While we're on the topic, I went to Dobrik's for the Bricks Pizza
Oh,
place.
really? Okay.
First, are you there? Are you
Yeah, you're
alive?
cutting up a lot, but you're almost back.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, while we're on fucking influencer products,
Over.
you
I'm a
Dobrik's,
pizza man. I
the
rate pizza,
fucking
dude. I rate pizzas like
David
my name's
Dobrik.
Portnoy, dude.
Okay, so I went to fucking the place and it looked kind of run down to be honest.
Yeah,
Empty,
yeah.
but it was also late at night. Got the pizza, didn't look too appetizing. It's fucking delicious.
Hmm,
Like it's actually good. I was eating this, I was like, God damn, this is good pizza.
hmm.
It But then you look behind you at the fucking place, I'm like, bro, this place is gonna be closed in a year.
Yeah,
But it tastes good.
tastes good.
And like people would like there were some customers that would come and they were like taking pictures of the fucking sign and shit
Yeah,
because they're probably from out of town.
yeah.
But like it didn't look like business was booming like it was earlier. But I was like, bro, like I expected this to be some ass pizza, but it was fucking good. Like top
Did you get a
three maybe.
slice?
I got two slices of
Slices?
different flavors.
And are you like, what's your pizza slice preference? Do you like a nice crisp on it? Do you like a crunch?
I'm not a fucking pizza Nazi. I like it all, but I like a crunchy pizza. This was like a fucking. Have you ever, I don't know if you've heard of
Pizza.
Prince Street Pizza.
I have. I haven't had it.
It looks like Prince Street, and I expected it to taste like it too, but it tasted like better. Like like the flavor changed in your
Okay.
mouth. I was like, bro, okay, they put some
So what-
time into this product.
so Willy Wonka, dude.
Yeah, so yeah, I was like, dude, this is good. Good job, David Dobrik, on that. I don't know. I don't know how long the brand will be alive, but it's
Interesting.
fire. Try it if you're in the area.
So Prince Street, I think there's a Prince Street that's actually in San Diego. Um, but I haven't tried it. What's the Prince Street slice like?
Prince Street is like a fucking. I guess like where is Prince Street from? They say they're from New York, but it's not New York style pizza at all. It's
Like a
almost like fucking. It's not
Chicago
even deep
mid?
dish, but it's like crispy, like square pizza with
Gotcha,
it's
gotcha.
really greasy on top. It's the greasy ass like pepperoni with the fucking pool of grease in the pepperonis. It's like that.
I like a
Um,
cheese slice, man. That's what I like.
yeah, I might. Damn, dude, Dobrik's was fire. Fuck,
Just heartbroken when it closes.
bro, it's gonna close. Like,
There's a
you know, the rent there is fire. Probably, probably crazy, dude.
He's got it, but he probably just gets bored of it.
It
He'll probably
wasn't
sell
that.
it, dude. He'll probably sell it to some PE.
I don't know. He should have not made it like. Oh, I guess he had to. Like his face on the brand, because didn't he get canceled for some shit?
Yeah, it's probably over now. You get canceled a couple years ago. You lay low, make a pizza shop, and then you pop back out.
Apparently, his friend, he has this friend that's a blonde chick. I thought he was rich. Apparently, she made 60 million on OnlyFans in the past few years, and now she's retiring.
Good for her.
Yeah, literally just like dipping. That's chill.
You do have a lot of years left to live as a young female. I would probably.
I wonder if she's gonna regret that when she's like 45.
Yeah, you will, but I
But it's
mean,
like the money, you know? Like
yeah. You know,
I think I don't know, there's probably lots of reasons to regret, but probably the
do
biggest
that.
is like
Your wings out all in there. Your wings out for years, but you get 60 mil.
your kids see it one day. They're like at school and someone's like, "Hey, here's your mom getting fucked by a black guy."
Yeah,
I don't know if she did penetration content, but you know, a friend told me like she did some.
just
The friend
all
being me.
just
Um,
just all lingerie pictures.
yeah, but shit, good
I
for
think
her.
um, there was a supplantation dupe, as they call it in the industry, in fashion or whatever, but they said dupe as well. Up in I think like Anaheim, but it's a supplantation. Rest in peace. Although I think Sweet Tomatoes is back in Tucson. That exists. Supplantation was dope, and people be touching other people's food now in line. We're back, dude. COVID's over, dude.
Ew.
It's a little bit gross, but supplantation.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, down for some dirty salad, bro.
Dude, it's so good. It was so good. I probably you probably never see it the same. Although
You
I
ever
was
been to
hungry too.
Shakey's, dude?
No, what's shaky?
It's like a pizza place with a salad bar. I went there for some nostalgia reasons. Horrible. Don't go.
Ah, Uh,
Yeah.
my shakies might have been like round table pizza.
I fuck a round table.
Yeah,
If I eat it like more than once a year, that would taste bad.
you have it now. Why?
Yeah, actually it's my parents' pizza place of choice. So when they order pizza, it's round table. They have a good like I'm not super into like all vegetable pizzas, but they have a good vegetable pizza.
Round table. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm thinking of another one beside round table. But it was like Knights, right? They had Knights as their
Yeah.
branding. Okay, they
They're
rebranded.
definitely up there in the running for greasiest pizza as well.
That was like a me 8-year-old going to a place though.
Yeah, that was like where you go after you win a soccer game.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't believe you buy pizza from
Yeah, bro, when I went to high school in the where I went to high school in the cafeteria, the pizza they served was directly from Round Table. They
there.
ordered it
That's
every
so
day.
sick, dude.
Yeah, I know, bro. It was for the first 2 weeks, and then
Uh,
you're just like, ugh.
yeah,
Like the smell of it made you, yeah,
uh,
dude. You're just like, wow, cheese and pepperoni again. Fuck yeah, dude.
Round Table was founded in 1959 in Menlo Park. Shout out. Its CEO is Paul D'Amico. Over 400 locations, two formats:
Damn.
traditional Round Table pizza restaurant, and then a new format: Round Table Pizza Clubhouse. Pizza Pub Play features expanded entertainment with arcade games, big screen TVs, sports, and craft beer. Dude, we gotta go to Round Table.
Thoughts on Papa John's?
I don't know if I've had it once. I saw it in a
Everyone hates
Target.
on it, but I like it.
Saw it in a Target. Shaq
Target.
is a minority owner, I believe. Maybe even
He is, yes.
probably not majority, but Shaq owns about 80% of all brands in America.
Yeah, he's up there. Is he a billionaire yet?
Ah, let's see
Probably
what
not. I
the
feel like
internet says. It says 500 mil, but I'm sure he's tucked away and quiet.
he's probably chilling.
Um, he has his own bar chart, which is that's just a site. New development in everybody's favorite stock to look at. Chipotle has a new CEO. Uh, he was formerly the interim CEO after the other CEO left for Starbucks because Starbucks is going down the drain. Um, Stock wise, it is not doing great. But now you got your boy in, Mr. Boatwright. Mr. Boatwright was,
Boat? I like boats.
yeah, yeah, go boats, go boats. Um, Mr. Boatwright was the COO of Chipotle. Um, he's also, I think, at Arby's. Pretty sick. And he's like, "Yo, I'm not gonna touch anything. We're doing sick. We're doing good. We're just gonna get those avocado tables. We're gonna get them cutting up, dude. Automation. How is their stock doing? Starbucks stock not doing great for a while now.
Damn, that's crazy because they keep raising their prices. And
That's
I'm still going every day, so
it is wild
what's going on?
how much of a habit that Starbucks consumers have.
I
Uh,
need that shit.
since 2020, it's down 20%. Uh,
Why?
well, according to
What the
their
fuck are they doing wrong?
finances, net margin has been stagnant for the past 2 years at 10%.
Well, there you go.
And
New
stagnation.
leadership needed now. Bring
So,
them in.
so a friend of the pod brought up a nice theory that the Starbucks consumer, although there might be room to argue, is largely an adulterated consumer, where it's a lot of people buying sugary stuff, and the sugary coffee drinkers might be not as addicted or habitual to the Starbucks brand. What say you?
What? Where else are you gonna go?
Well, you could go to everybody's favorite Arizona coffee place that I remember the name of, and that you do as well, Dutch Bros, which is public. Um,
There ain't no Dutch Bros in LA
yeah, I know, I know.
that I know
Um,
of.
but you know, if you're buying sugary drinks, you might you not be as disciplined with your coffee intake, perhaps.
Starbucks' biggest advantage is that there's one on every corner in every city.
Yeah, a lot of real
So it's like you literally don't have to think about where's Starbucks. It's like, bro, walk 15 feet in any direction and you'll
Cedar
make
Rapids.
it there. Maybe they just need to put more sugar
They do. That's what
in
they're, I
my
think,
morning
low-key trying to
coffee.
do.
Double it and make it
Um,
snappy. Raise prices more.
it is a five. I mean, I go to like smaller places that are like $6,
Look
16.
at this fucking guy.
Uh,
Fucking
revenue.
small
I mean,
business supporter over here.
they have a nice canned cold brew, dude. 220 milligrams, perhaps. I like a cold brew. I go in, they have a fridge. I get a can, and I think I used up all my free ones now. I racked up a bunch of free points. For a while, I was getting free product. Um, revenue by
Wow,
source, North
nasty.
America, international, channel development, corporate and other, China, EMEA, 36 billion for the last year. 26 billion came from its highest performing source, North America. Shout out, dude. Um, it's not telling me their breakdown of revenue, which I like to see. What
Think
makes
they're
it?
gonna share that with us, with just anybody like you?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
a potential shareholder. And if I don't get value from your brand, dude,
where are we looking at
that's
Chipotle?
huh?
Where are you looking at Chipotle?
Stock wise,
Yeah, right now.
I was looking at
Like,
Starbucks.
oh, okay.
Starbucks
Well,
first. I was looking at Starbucks right now. I did want to see CMG. CMG is freaking. Uh, I mean, might as well be at an all-time high compared. Let's just say to 2020 with Starbucks to keep it 100, as Drake said in the game song. It's up.
damn, that's the reason why the
Six.
game wasn't invited to the pop out.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you choosing sides.
Well, well, well.
Where's this
Uh,
Kendrick album, by the way?
Chipotle is 60% up from 2020. Not the
Damn. Why are they
great.
changing CEOs then? It sounds like the old one's doing a good job.
I think that's why I think he left because he was like, I think we're chilling, dude.
I think I've maxed out all the value I
Also,
can pull out of an Americanized burrito.
it's a bowl, okay? You get from a burrito from Chipotle. It's a you're on a little bit of a wild one.
I'm a bowl man myself, but I feel like they
Once in
sell
a while.
more burritos.
Well, let's try to see.
Oh God, let's do it.
I love I love looking up Chipotle like business operations. It's so fun, dude. Um,
Mm.
their performance freaking steady growth from 2020 for net margin. We're talking 5%, 8%, 10%, 12%. Wall Street loves growth like they love their wives. No cheating on Wall Street. Um,
Yeah, they don't cheat ever.
revenue, food and bev,
100%.
oh, I thought they had more money from delivery, but it was in the millions, not the billions. Uh, rising profits, just keeping that premium bowl price. No one cares. It's pretty good. Um, but their new CEO did take a comparatively a cut from the last CEO in terms of their price. Um,
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, he has to earn it. Okay. You're not just gonna wipe away all the hard work that the old CEO did You gotta earn that
I,
shit,
I do wonder if
buddy.
there's some incentives because, like, if the
Pulling the Disney.
stock does go down, you've had 4 years of profit rises. He's making valued less than half than his predecessor.
Good. Should be less than that. That's
Yeah,
what Disney should have did.
right.
Instead of paying that guy all that money to fucking erase all of Bob Iger's hard work.
Get wrecked. So
No wonder Mickey Mouse shot himself in the barn.
when you're going into Chipotle, you're going into a ship ran by Scott Boatwright, and we'll see what happens with those avocados,
That's
buddy.
Senor Boat right to you.
Right, right.
Authentic
Chipotle is
Mexican food.
because nothing's more Mexican than chicken and rice, huh?
How come? I don't know. People be hating on Chipotle, saying
Right.
it's like
Awesome.
fucking. Oh,
Chicken
it's
and rice.
fucking.
Chicken, rice, and beans. It's great.
Yeah, I'm just like they're just like, oh, it's fucking appropriation. Like literally what you just said. It's chicken, rice, and beans.
Anybody thinks any part of that besides the name or any part of the brand value comes from the Mexican part of it. I guess maybe from like bumpkins in the Midwest. And they see a
Well, isn't
burrito.
it called Chipotle Mexican
It is,
Grill?
it is called Chipotle Mexican Grill. And I was about to say none of the brand value comes from that word. But that being said, a burrito could be quite foreign to someone from Indiana.
Yeah.
And they're like,
My coworker said burritos aren't even Mexican, they're American. I'm
they're
gonna
San
look this
Franciscan,
up.
dude.
Really?
Yeah. A certain part, I did do a deep dive into the burrito, but it was in part of the Mission District. Um, I think there was other stuff
But
that
was it still created by people who spoke Spanish?
oh, I'm sure it was a Mexican dude. Yeah. Well,
Oh, okay. Well then. Well, maybe it was Mexico back then.
no,
So
it's like a pretty modern uh thing. Let me see if I can do a quick.
it says on ChatGPT. Oh, ChatGPT says they were invented in Mexico in the northern region, where flour tortillas are more common than corn. Others debate on the exact origin story. Many believe that the modern burrito emerged in Ciudad Juarez in the 20th century. The tale goes that a food vendor named Juan Mendez used to wrap his food in large flour tortillas to keep them warm, creating an early version of the burrito. The name burrito, meaning little donkey in Spanish, supposedly comes from the way. Oh, is that why they say burro? It comes from the way the tortilla wraps resembles the packs or blankets donkeys would carry. Burritos became popular in
I
the
think
U.S. in the 50s.
I think those burritos were smaller. So what was made in the 1960s in the Mission District was the Mission style burrito, which is categorized as it's larger and inclusion of rice and other ingredients. So
Whoever invented the breakfast burrito was really onto something.
I am a fan. It also precedes the California burrito, which was developed in the 1980s in San Diego and contains carne asada, cheese, and French fried potatoes.
I am surprised Chipotle hasn't implemented a breakfast menu yet.
Some
You
eggs,
know
dude.
how
You
hard that
gotta,
would go, bro? Some eggs,
dude,
bro?
way too much, way too many. You gotta crack them. You gotta keep them cold.
Bro, you know how fast eggs
Profits
cook, bro? It cooks
plummet.
faster than chicken.
Profits plummet, dude.
Bro, eggs are cheap, bro.
Boatwright would be kicked out once the Q4 pops in, dude.
You can get 100 eggs for cheap, dog. Just wholesale that shit, bro.
So, El Fado, which is a place in San Francisco, and potentially the originator of the San Francisco Mission style super burrito in September 26th, 1961, had a soccer team, and there's a tournament where professional soccer leagues just play like any rinky-dink club that qualifies, and their club freaking almost went kind of far. So that's pretty cool. If there's one thing you learn on Ricker and Bond, it's the history of burritos.
Dude, I want a fucking
Thanks
burrito.
for listening.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure you vote. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Who won?
intro.